Hello, warriors. Welcome to the You Movement. I am B. Or am I? I don't even know. I don't know how you guys are coping with this 999 portal or any of the energies really in the last couple of weeks. It's been intense. As somebody keeps reminding me, this is a 9-year. And what does that mean? It means endings, and more endings. And a lot of those endings have come in as incredible blessings, but like all endings, there's a certain amount of grief that comes along with them. And I posted a video that I finally had the courage to upload that should be live shortly. So yeah, all about grief. And I'm not really going to talk about that so much as I am going to talk a little bit more about the void. You have observed me go through many rounds of Dark Night of the Soul, and then there's the void that seems to come after it. And that's kind of where I'm at. It was a crossover. It's a couple days in really dark, and then you go into like nowhere land. And where I've been in the last 24, 48 hours, I don't know, time has lost meaning, is nowhere, as no one, in a state of total nothingness. Like, I have never felt more like nothing in my life. And I don't mean that in a judgmental way, like my mother would have said it. I mean that in, I lack any attachment to anything. And it's very disconcerting, discombobulating, confusing. It's not what I'd call a happy vibe. I know there's lots of mystics and yogis out there in the world that have been training their whole lives to reach this pinnacle, this point of nothingness. There are terms for it, sacred terms. I don't remember them off the top of my head. But as somebody who has, my soul signed up for this mission, but I find it, the void, very challenging, because feeling like nothing is, it's disconcerting. It's very disconcerting. And when I say I'm currently feeling like absolutely nothing, my first response was to be like, no, I'm not nothing, I'm something. And then I'm like, no, we're not countering this. What have we learned along this awakening is the more you resist, the more something persists. So instead, I dove head deep into the nothingness and said, okay, if you want me to feel like absolute nothing right now, I am going to embrace it to the best of my ability. Because in the nothingness, in this present moment, I have nothing, I am nothing, I am no one. Because all previous identities have disintegrated. I don't have a home. I have a lovely little place I'm currently residing in. That's not the same as having a home. I don't really have like a family. I have Arwen, which is awesome. She's my little sidekick, and she's been struggling with the energies too, because poor little Arwen got fleas since we've moved. So right now, my house has been in it kind of looks like a Chinese laundromat, because there's constant linens being washed. I've got diatomaceous earth all scattered to kill the little fuckers. I've treated her. So she's been losing fur and going. So that's adding another element of stress to this whole situation of nothingness, as her and I are like hermited in this tiny home. And now we're doing everything in our power to get ourselves righted. You know, these waves of energy hit with such force that it knocks you off kilter. And as another huge chunk of me died the other day, as my heart was put through a meat grinder, and a whole bunch of my beliefs just crashed to the floor. With it, a whole bunch of my identity, a whole bunch of my labels, you know, like, oh, let's drop a few more labels on the floor. We've not dropped enough so far on this awakening process. It's just one, you know, like, oh, there goes the family name that's on the floor. Oh, there goes the attachment to these types of behaviors. There goes the attachments to marriage. There goes the attachments to, like, it's just one attachment after another attachment after another. We just left no attachments. Like, I really don't have, other than enough stuff that could like fit in a minivan, basically. Like, I don't, like, what am I attached to? What is my purpose? I don't, you know, like, am I a YouTuber? No. With the world's smallest following, I can't really call myself that. Am I an oracle reader? Sometimes, but like, that's not who I am. That's not my identity. It's a thing I do on occasion, but it's not my identity. Like, what is the point of all of this? On this void, in this void, I'm asking God to like hold me and guide me and direct me, because I feel so aimless. I feel like I am floating, attached to absolutely nothing, and that I myself have thus become nothing. And there's a weird freedom in that. There's a weird freedom in that, because especially if you watched my earlier video, you know, the disintegration of my beliefs around love, or what I had to do to obtain love. I always had to like offer something as like a hook to like reel me some of that in, because I myself have always carried with me some shadow belief that I was nothing. So it would be like, come over to my house. I have a hot tub. Come over for the afternoon. I can give you a Reiki treatment. Come over and be my friend. I'll listen to you talk about your husband for 15 hours a day. Sure, no problem. I can do that. Or when it came to men, it was like, oh, you know, I can wear this image. Is this the one that's gonna like make you love me? Is this hair color the one that's going to like get me respect? Is this, you know, persona the one that's going to like make me? And I've let go of all the personas. There's no personas left. The hair dye has left the building. The makeup I gave away. Half of my jewelry is gone. Not that I really cared about it anyways. You know, my clothes, I wear what's comfortable, not what's fashionable. People, if it doesn't feel good, it's gone. I'm not holding on to anyone in that regard. Like it's just been one test after another test over the last few years of like initiations, which has just left me, it's just left me as me. That's all you got. That's all I got for you. I got nothing more to give you. There's nothing left. I don't have anything. I got no more hooks. And so there's this weird feeling of like total isolation, total just aimlessness, pointlessness, nothingness. And I suppose to become something, first I need to become nothing. Truly embrace nothingness. If I am to be given anything, first I need to be made empty so that my hands have space to hold something. And so I feel like in this moment I've reached this empty point. So I can't really sit in front of this camera and go, hey, I'm B, I'm a spiritual counselor, I'm a this, maybe I am, maybe I'm not, I don't know. Some days I am, at moments I am. When a person comes to me and asks me for counsel, I can counsel them. But is that who I am? No. Who am I? I am a woman. I have been in this physical form for 52 years. I have experienced this life that's been kind of crappy. I have no idea what's in front of me. None whatsoever. Maybe I'm going to get completely redirected into something else. So there's no point planning anything. You know, people have been asking me because I'm taking my driver's ed now. I did my first in-car drive today for 2 hours. He actually thought I was not so bad, which was very nice. A very nice teacher. A lovely gentleman. He's got more confidence than I do, but that's good. And he was asking me, you know, what kind of car am I going to get? And I'm like, I don't know. I can't even decide that. I can't make any decisions about anything because I know nothing and I am no one. Of course, I didn't say that to him because that would have sounded really weird. But like, there's like a million things I could do. I could buy myself a little car. I love Mini Coopers. I think they're really cool. But that might not be what's for me. I could buy myself a camper van so that I could become one of those women I admire that just goes off and goes on journeys. Because I gotta start creating a life for myself that's just for me because, well, I'm all there is. I think Arwen would be pretty happy in a camper van as long as I'm there. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I have no idea. This is the 9 year. This is the ending. This is the ending of who I was. Maybe this is the ending of my channel. I don't know. I've accepted that you know, this didn't go where I thought it was going to go. And that's okay. I helped a few people on the way, and if that's all it is, you know, it'll stay and it'll do its own thing. I have close to 800 videos at this stage. I have no idea. Maybe I'll be just sucked into oblivion. And that's okay. This is a Kundalini awakening. Welcome to the void. Welcome to the void. Nothing happens, although things are happening. Weird things are happening, but nothing's happening. Like, I'm taking driving lessons. That's a something. Where it's going to get me, I don't know. I have an appointment with the oral surgeon, finally, after how many years? So, more testing, and maybe I can finally have my surgery. Because I can afford it now to pay for my surgery. I couldn't afford any surgery before. Things are happening, but I don't know what any of the things are leading to. All I see is nothing. Is just nothing. There's just nothing. So it's very odd sensation. So if anybody else out there is in the void, feeling nothing and feeling like they are nothing, they have disintegrated into nothingness with no attachments, welcome to the club, I guess. It's like the nowhere club for nobodies. Oh, good. I'm laughing. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. This is the void. They tell me that this is what the phase that happens before there is a big emergence. I don't even know if there's going to be an emergence. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm going to be in the twilight zone. Maybe I already am. I don't know. Do you know? So there's my video today. Checking in and letting you know what life is like inside a bubble. Peace. Peace in.